On today's episode, new tech lets reactors retrofit coal power plants. Today's episode is brought to you by engineering.com, a globally trusted source for engineering content. Check out this and many other exclusive videos for the engineering professional found only on engineering.com TV today. With a greatly renewed interest in alternate energy sources driven by climate change and the war in Europe, nuclear energy is enjoying a resurgence. Germany and Japan are deferring the retirement of reactors, and several nations are developing new generation fission designs that are safer and more cost-effective than current technology. Small modular reactors, or SMRs, are at the forefront today, promising simplified engineering, greater safety, and lower costs. How low? According to Wall Street analyst Lazard, the levelized cost of electricity from conventional technology new nuclear will be somewhere between $131 and $204 per megawatt hour. Utility-scale solar and wind are significantly cheaper at $26 to $50 per megawatt hour. Small modular reactors, such as the NuScale units under construction for testing in Idaho, are claimed to have costs between $40 and $65 per megawatt hour based on NuScale's 12-module 924 megawatt plant design. But in all these economic models, the assumption is that nuclear plants are new build. There may be another way. Jupiter, Florida-based Holtec International has developed a small modular reactor design called the SMR 160, which, like many SMRs, feature greatly simplified design with passive cooling and intrinsic safety. The difference with Holtec technology is that the firm proposes to add a series of multi-stage compressors directly on top of the reactor pressure vessel to boost the pressure and temperature of the low enthalpy steam delivered by the reactor itself. That steam is low in enthalpy by the standards of power generation, but it's still 700 psi at 595 degrees Fahrenheit. The additional pressure and temperature delivered by the compressor superheater add-on will deliver steam that can be tailor-made to replace coal-fired steam generating units at existing power plants. Holtec proposes to drop in their boosted reactor units onto existing coal-fired power plant sites, allowing the continued use of the existing generator, transformer, and power delivery infrastructure. This would represent a significant cost savings compared to new-build nuclear plants, but also significant savings compared to decommissioning and dismantling of existing coal-fired plants. The small modular reactor option also takes very little space compared to the large areas needed to store thermal coal, and the company proposes to use this extra space for a battery array capable of storing excess reactor heat, as well as energy generated by solar or wind power. The advantages of repurposing existing generation plants are obvious, but it's unclear whether national regulatory authorities will prove to be an obstacle to deployment of this SMR technology. The boosted steam SMR 160 system does suggest some intriguing possibilities for industrial process heat as well as power generation, suggesting an avenue for further CO2 reduction in industrial use. The technology is new, but the company has not yet announced commercial contracts, but the coal-fired power plants already exist, and the combination of the high cost of decommissioning plus the additional regulatory burden of certifying new sites for nuclear plants suggests that this could be a way forward with a nuclear time frame of years rather than decades. Well, that's it for today's episode of This Week in Engineering, brought to you by engineering.com. For our deeper engineering series, visit engineering.com TV for exclusive shows like Manufacturing the Future and Designing the Future, not found on our YouTube channel. The links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.